see them all lined up and ready to go here at Maple Leaf Gardens. Gilder Lego, Pat Hickey.
Dan Maloney talking things over with Mike Nicoluk. I'm sure Dan can see what's going on out there, and if he spots anything, just passes that information along to Nicoluk, and then he'll relay it to the players.
Back forward is Dave Farish into the corner. Too well covered. Holmgren couldn't get it. Now goes to Picard over to Farish up on the right side. A long pass over here for Hickey. Picard follows up, is knocked down. Number 24, Terry Murray. A long pass up to the blue line. Hill takes a shot off the glass. It comes all the way around on this side. Now it's Hill coming right out in front of the net. They bang at it. Oh, and it went off the stick of Rutherford just past the open side of the goal. Back for it. Let's go to the Montreal Forum and action between the Quebec Nordiques and Montreal Canadiens.
Here's goal. Racing in on Dupont. Good move. That gets through and pass. Came out with a stick. This is Tardif again. Going in for Quebec.
Well, what a neat play by Mark Tardif as he splits the defense, picks up the puck, and just slides his own rebound into the net, and they got a real shootout. A barn burner, 5-5 in Montreal.
The puck goes to Boreas Selming. Selming with 11 minutes, 38 seconds remaining. A pass up to Terry Martin. Martin's deflection. Now Pamos got it. It's in his equipment, so they had to call the play.
Well, Clark, he's done everything you can expect of a player. One of the best two-way in the league. 3 times over 100 points. Only 19 points shy of reaching the 100 or the 1,000 points in a career. Tremendous athlete.
Now it's the Philadelphia Flyers bringing the puck up to center. Selming went down. Terry Martin trying to get it to Paymal. Paymal has the puck, closes in, took his shot, and that was blocked nicely by Bay. Then the puck comes all the way to center ice. Turnbull shooting it over to Melrose. Barry Melrose in for Sittler. Goes over here to Terry Martin. Terry Martin shot it wide. It's cleared past Melrose down the ice. Ian Turnbull back for it. Just gets it out to center ice. Anderson then to Boschman. Boschman makes a move on Linsman. Boschman took a shot and it deflects wide. Boschman after it again. Tried to flip it back, and in doing so, he shot it down the ice. Greg Hotham back for the puck. Hotham back in the net. Shot a pass up. Goes out to center ice. Over here on the left wing for Boschman. He shot it in. It's passed right in front. There's a drive right in front of the net. They score! Boschman makes it 4-3.
Well, by listening to the crowd, you can certainly tell who scored that goal. Had a giveaway by the Flyers. Boschman, as soon as he got it along the boards, he let it fly. Or Saginaw, rather, and Boschman on the rebound. It was a little of a struggle, but he finally tucked it home. It's amazing how Saginaw got rid of that shot because he was off balance, and St. Croix got part of the stick on it, but it slithered over the net, over the goal line, and it's Leafs are within 1.
The puck in Leaf territory. Bill Barber is bumped by Farish. It's Rocky Saginaw again. This time he can't get it out. Now it comes up to Boschman. Boschman goes down through center. A pass to Rocky Saginaw. He's over the line. Back to Anderson. Over to Picard. A shot, and that was stopped. The puck along the boards. Philadelphia shoot it down the ice. It's a race for it. Parrish gets there. Icing is the call. This game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
It's been 1 year since we launched Beaumark Appliances. One very good year.
Happy anniversary, Beaumark.
What are you doing downstairs, Harry?
Oh, just getting a drink, dear.
Beaumark, a smash hit. Available throughout Canada at the Bay and Simpsons.
Well, there you see the third period. It's Philadelphia 4, Toronto 3, Gary.
And we welcome the viewers. And
9:35 remaining. Here's a chance for Salming. Salming gets into the corner to Hickey. Right out in front of the net. And St. Croix in the goal crease there, hung on.
well, the Leafs have certainly started to apply the pressure, Bill, and they're getting a lot of numerous chances. But let's look at the goal again. There's the giveaway, and Saginaw off balance and still gets good wood on that shot. The save, and then Boschman just manages to trickle that shot over the goal line with the help of St. Croix.
It comes back to the blue line. Over here to Salming, a shot. That one just deflects wide. It goes back to the net for Hickey. Comes back here at the blue line. A shot right in front of the road. Net by Melrose. Now Derligo. Back to Salming, and that one hopping over his stick. Gloria Salming has to go back for it. 9 minutes and 3 seconds left in the game. It's 4-3 as Hickey missed the pass. It's knocked over the line. Now it's Gorence. A pass over to Bridgman. Back for Gorence. Back for Bridgman. He's squeezed out. Salming shot it to the blue line. Murray keeps it in. That shot goes into the corner. Salming for Hickey. Too well covered along the boards. Bridgman. And he shoots it down the ice. So now the Flyers will have to go back. The Leafs can make a change. And it's Bobby Clark. Then Murray. Then over to Ben Wilson. And it's shot into the Leaf zone. He shot it from his own side of center. And that is icing.
Well, the tempo has picked up. So has the crowd. I guess it's been a while since they've seen an effort like this by the Maple Leafs. They're within one. And they've got the Flyers running around in their own zone. That has been a problem for the Flyers as of late. They're giving up a lot of goals. And Pat Quinn, he's concerned about that.
Okay, we'd like to welcome now the Montreal viewers. The score is Philadelphia 4, Toronto 3, with 8 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the game. 4-3 Philadelphia. Up for Reggie Leach, number 27. A long shot, and Rutherford had to stop that. Hotham lets Rutherford flip it to Sittler. That's broken up. Clark has it, number 16. It goes back. That shot is intercepted and cleared by the Leafs. Ian Turnbull down the ice. It's going over the red line, and that's going to be icing against the Leafs.
Well, there's a coaching change here in Toronto. Mike Nicolak, formerly of the Flyers, New York Rangers, now takes over the duties behind the bench. Leach got a couple of first period goals. In fact, the Flyers stretched that lead to 4-1, but goals by Farish and Boschman here in the third period have narrowed the gap. It's now Philadelphia 4, Toronto 3. 4 goals by root of the power play have been scored tonight.
Okay, Gary Duran, after the puck comes back, a drive, and that's wide. It's off the boards. Gorence pushed it with his glove, so that's why play is stopped. 7 minutes, 32 seconds left in the game. Philadelphia leading Toronto 4-3.
Coach Quinn nervously looking on. Normally, it's the Flyers giving up early goals and having to fight back. Tonight, it's just been the opposite. They jumped off to that good lead, and now we're struggling, hanging on.
Picard gets it over to the far wing to Parrish. Couldn't get it back to him. Picard goes back of the net. Tipped it into the corner. Payment. Wilf Payment tries to set Sittler up, and that stopped. Wesley lost it. Here comes Sittler. Darryl Sittler, a bouncing shot. St. Croix made the save. Cleared up to center ice. Hill shot it in. Payment along the board, so is Darryl Sittler. Terry Martin gets it out to center ice. Wilson over to Murray. Leafs change again. Offside, Holmgren. Live from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, Hockey Night in Canada. Well, there you see the time, 13:20. Well, there you see the time that's expired in this final period, 13:20, so it's 6:40 left. And Philadelphia leads by 1, 4-3. The puck goes over to the far side and it's cleared in. Goes in back of the net. Wilson shoots it off the boards. That's going down the ice. If it has enough momentum, it's icing. And it is.
Just trickled over the line. Look at Barry Melrose. Harold Ballard looking on. He hasn't left that little cubby hole of his. 6:24. The Leafs in this third period have been applying the pressure. Power play goal by Farish, and then Boschman's 12th of the year brought the score to 4-3.
Play underway as Wilson brings it up to center ice. Shot the puck over the line. Harry Melrose clearing it along the boards. That's broken up by Murray. Murray was given a bump. Rocky Saginaw over on the other side tries to get it out. He knocks Wilson down. Barber is very dangerous as the puck is shot down the ice. Rocky Saginaw goes after it. He's got it. He's going right in on goal. Oh, and a great save there by the Philadelphia netminder, St. Croix. He has made some big saves. A shot, Rutherford. Cleared around on the boards on the side. Kept in by Barber. Now then, Salming against the boards, and we'll have a face-off. And now let's go down to Dave Hodge.
We invite you to join us as time permits following the game for the NHL tonight. Apart from the 5-5 tie at Quebec at Montreal, we have two other final scores to report at this time. The Detroit Red Wings beat Calgary 4-1, and the Boston Bruins upset the Islanders at the Nassau Coliseum 3-2. Those scores final. This one not over yet. Let's get back to the Flyers and the Leafs.
5 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. Ready for this face-off, and Gorence jumped offside along with Hickey.
Well, Bill, a good opportunity for Rocky Saginaw. He was home free and tried to go that 5-hole, and St. Croix just took it away from him.
The puck is cleared to Derlego. Derlego of the Leafs coming up through center. Over the line, trying to go all the way, and we have a Philadelphia Flyer player went into the net, but he's out and okay. Ricky Vibe, who has been a big spark plug, tried to get it over to Derlego. Play is called.
Well, some nifty stick handling by Bill Derlego. Almost pulled it off. Boy, for a defenseman, when a guy is shifty like that, he has to be very conscious of the fact that he goes for the body and doesn't play that puck with his stick. But here's the one that could have tied the game. Rocky Saginaw all alone. I really thought he was going to shift there and try to pull St. Croix, but he elected to go for that 5-hole. And he's just talking to himself there, Rocky, on the bench right now.
Now it's Philadelphia. Quick pass to Gorance. Gorance going down. One man back. Gorance a shot, and Rutherford got a piece of it. Philadelphia keep the puck in. A shot is wide. Bridgman centers it right in front. 2 tries. Gorance missed again. The Leafs trying desperately to get that puck out of their own zone, and they do. Frank Bade out there as Turnbull gives it to Hickey. Hickey comes over the blue line. Takes his shot. St. Croix hangs on. And we have a face-off with 4:31 left.
Now, he was forced to hang on to that puck as Bill Dralego was heading for the net. But the Leafs have played inspired hockey tonight. They worked hard. They were a little jumpy at the beginning of the game. That puck was like a hot potato, not making the real good passes. But as the game has progressed, they have started applying pressure. The 2 coaches, both Flyer organization people, Pat Quinn, Mike Nicola.
Harry Martin got it back. Leafs bring it back over the line. There's Pimon's shot. And Sittler with a backhand, and that went high.
That was a little careless of St. Croix there. It was an easy shot from the sideboards, and he let the rebound lay in front of him. Sittler got his stick on it. You have a happy fan with a souvenir.
Sittler with Martin and Pimon. Robert Picard, number 4. Dave Farish, number 23. Puck comes back. Here's a 2-on-1 for Philadelphia. Down they come, over the line. Trop takes his, he hit the goalpost. Trop hits the goalpost. Sittler comes back and loses the puck. That's Reggie Leach with 2 goals tonight. Now Rutherford. And his pass for Terry Martin is going down the ice. And that's over the red line. That'll be called with 3:51 left.
Well, a close call by the Flyers. Clarkey was talking to himself there, but it was a 2-on-1 break. And let's watch it. Defenseman playing it perfectly. He's hooked from behind, and that's probably what did it. And just rattles off the goalpost. But remember, Clark is only 18 points away from 1,000 career points. Thought he had one there, Bill.
You can't get him any closer. Philadelphia 4, Toronto 3. 3:49 and counting as Borje Salming. A pass up to Anderson. Anderson at center ice. Over the blue line. Took a shot into the corner. It comes to Boschman. Boschman then couldn't control it. Flyers get it back out to center. Gorance out there with McLeish as Melrose shoots the puck in. Play is called. One zone to the other, and that's... So they'll bring the puck back.
There's Melrose looking on. They're still trying to figure out why that play was called. Because when Melrose shot it in the corner, it didn't go over the red line to signify an icing call. So what they do in that case is face off at center ice.
Boschman back to Salming. Salming goes over to Melrose. Melrose through center, shoots the puck in. Philadelphia Flyers trying to bring the puck out of their own territory, and they're successful. The center got in by Al Hill. Rutherford has it. Gives it to Salming. Salming up to Rocky Saganak. Saganak takes his shot. That's off the leg. Comes to the blue line. Salming kept it in. Here's a chance for Laurie Boschman. In for Saganak, and he just missed it. Anderson centered it, and Philadelphia bring it back. Over the line for Holmgren. Holmgren stopped by Salming. They go to the boards. The puck comes loose. 2:35 left. That's Hill back in the net. Hill for Wilson, and that's broken up by Boschman. Boschman to Melrose, to Boschman. Boschman shoots the puck in to Saganak. Saganak turning around, still with it, goes back to Turnbull over to Hotham. Gets it up on the right side as the Leafs move in. There's Fly's shot, and he fired it wide. Turnbull gets it back of the net. Here's right in front. Score! Billy Derlego has tied it up. 4-4. Perfect setup, and there was no mistake made on that. And then watch how it missed the net. Now there's Derlego out in front, and there he picks the bottom left-hand corner, and there was no question about that. So that ties it up 4-4. What a finish, 2:03 left. Derlego, Hickey and by. Linsman at center, Holmgren and Barber on the wings. Wilson and Murray. And there you see the owner of Maple Leafs, Harold Ballard, and he's trace of a smile. All set to go. The puck goes back to Turnbull. Turnbull shot the puck in. That's going to be icing. And it is. And it'll come all the way back into the Leaf zone with 1:54. Turnbull, Greg Hotham, by Derlego and Pat Hickey. Now then, Daryl Sittler is being sent out by the new coach, Mike Nicolette of the Maple Leafs. And they get a big hand as they leave the ice. That's been going on all night, and they haven't heard this for a while. There he is, the captain of the Maple Leafs, Daryl Sittler. Rory Salming is moving around. Now he's back in a position. Linsman against Sittler. Sittler wins the draw. Picard just flips it out and down to center. It goes back into Philadelphia territory with 1:47. Philadelphia trying to get the puck out. They do to center ice. They're trying to get over the line. Linsman took a shot that hit Paymo. Another shot right across the goal mouth. Rutherford was knocked into the net. The puck goes loose to Sittler. Garber's back. Sittler over the line. Drops it back. Here's Paymo going right in on goal. And he waited too long. Now he's got it again. Paymo trying to center it. Sittler tried to knock it in from the side. Will Paymo shot it into the other side. Hickey comes up. We have 1:08 left. The puck is shot down the ice. Clark goes after it. It's loose along the board. Less than a minute to go in the game, and the score is tied 4-4. Here you see the sports timer here at Maple Leaf Gardens. 59 seconds. Bobby Clark out there as usual. Reggie Leach. Prop on the left side. Busnick is playing on the defense. And we're all set to go. Derlego waiting for the face-off. The linesman is trying to get Prop to move back. Now the puck is dropped. It comes out over the blue line. It's at center ice. Philadelphia unable to get it. It's cleared by Pat Hickey, but not in. It's knocked down at center. Clark goes for Leach. Leach given a bump. Parrish off the boards, and the Leafs have a chance. Here's Hickey to Derlego. And Derlego is jammed in on the boards. The puck comes out the center. Ian Turnbull with a long shot. That goes in back of the net. Cleared around on the boards. Parrish gets it loose. Derligo shot it wide. 24 seconds. It's cleared out the center. Goes back Derligo, giving it to Turnbull. Turnbull shot it out the center ice. Flyers, Martin of the Leafs just about got loose. Here comes Bobby Clarke, 9 seconds. Found the blue line. A long shot. Another Furtado was offside. 4 seconds. 4 seconds remaining in Mike Nicolak's coaching debut. There we look at the scoreboard. The scores are even, 4-4. And there you can see the Leaf players. They're up. 4 seconds. Bobby Clarke against Darryl Sittler. The puck is dropped. Sittler goes down. It comes back. A long shot. The bell goes. The game is over. And the Toronto Maple Leafs have fought back to tie the Philadelphia Flyers, who led 2-0 into the first, 3-1 into the second. Went ahead 4-1, and then the Leafs scored 3 in a row to get the tie. In just a moment, our Molson Cup 3-star selection.
Put it on and leave it on, 'cause that's how it works. 'Cause that's how it works.
What are you doing? You just shampooed your hair.
And now I'm using Resdan.
Why?
If Janif starts coming back in 4 hours, I want something that stays on to control it. Listen, would you expect your deodorant to work if you washed it off?
No. How can something work if it's not there?
Precisely. So I use Resdan. You put it on and leave it on.
Because that's how it works.
Introducing a North American car designed for a changing world and with a commitment to quality. Introducing the beautifully new Ford Granada. Built with a new design, smaller exterior, yet more spacious than ever before. Built with Granada's highest mileage ratings ever, 34.8 miles per gallon.